God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. John chapter 4, verse 24. I come to you today with a question that has stirred my soul. Where would God be without church, without religion, and without the Bible? It's a question that might sound radical to some and offensive to others, but I invite you to walk with me through this, not in fear, but in faith, because the answer, when you strip away everything man has made, is simple. God would still be God. See, God is not contained by constructs. Let's be clear. God does not need a building, a denomination, or a printed page to be God. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the creator of all things, existing before time began and long after it ends. The Bible, the church, and organized religion, these are tools. They can guide us, inspire us, and challenge us, even comfort us. But they are not God. They are man's attempts to describe, understand, and sympathize with the divine. And anything created or managed by humans is by nature flawed. Romans chapter 3, verse 23 reminds us, all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. That includes the builders of churches, the authors of translations, and the architects of religion. See, the danger is man's grip on holiness. My mama used to tell me a story, maybe yours did too. She said holding on to truth is like trying to hold sand in your hand. The tighter you squeeze it, the more of it that slips away. That is what's happening in some churches. The more people try to grip the truth with their own strength, the more of it they lose. Instead of offering grace, they give judgment. Instead of opening the door, they build a wall. If you want to find a group of judgmental people, go to a church. That's not an attack, it's a truthful observation. We've all seen it. People who can quote scripture but can't show kindness. People who condemn others for sins they themselves hide. People who think because they know words, they know God. But knowing God isn't about memorizing a verse. It's about living a life of love, humility, and grace. See, I believe over the last 50 or 60 years, religion has worked against its own mission. Instead of being a bridge to God, it has become a barrier. Instead of welcoming the broken, the church has too often turned them away. And this is not to say that all churches are bad or that the Bible is wrong. There are beautiful churches doing beautiful work. There are preachers and pastors who pour their lives into lifting up the least of these. And the Bible, when used in love, remains a powerful source of truth and inspiration. But we must remember, God is not a religion. God is not a book. And God is most certainly not a denomination. He is bigger than all of that. Who is God? What does God want? Truthfully, we don't know. And if you think you figured it out, you haven't. Because even the Bible itself, beautiful as it is, has gone through centuries of translation, interpretation, and revision. How many versions of the Bible are there? Dozens, maybe more. Some words have been added, some have been removed. This doesn't make it worthless. It reminds us to approach it with humility, to read it not as a rule book to wield over others, but as a love letter from God we're still getting to know. Because deep down we all know you can't get something from nothing. This world, this life, my very breath, we didn't make it ourselves. Something, someone greater had to create it. That someone is what we call God. And sure, the philosophers and scientists may ask, well, who made God? And the answer is, we don't know. That's part of the mystery of the divine. But just because we don't understand something doesn't make it untrue. You can know God without religion. There are miracles every day. A child survives an illness a doctor gave up on. A driver walks away from a crash no one should have survived. A lonely heart feels love again, and for the first time in years. These things, unexplainable, beautiful things, remind us God is near, and you don't need to step inside a church to find him. You don't need a seminary degree to talk to him. You don't need to memorize King James Version to walk with him. You just need to open your heart. So where is God without church, religion, or the Bible? He is right where he has always been, in your heart, in your soul. In the quiet moments when you feel peace you didn't earn, and hope you can't explain. Let the church guide you, not confine you. Let the Bible teach you, not control you. Let religion connect you, not divide you. But most of all, let your relationship with God be real, raw, and personal. Because he's not waiting in a building. He's already here with you.